Hi. Um, this is my first video ever on this channel. Hi. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. Hope everyone's staying well. Here it's raining, and I love rain personally because, it lets nature grow and just seeing the green of the grass and the trees and the raindrops hit the ground. Just love it. So, welcome to my channel. First, this channel is all about it's about spiritual guidance, I'd say. It's more about helping others. It's about helping those who aren't sure with everything and are a bit confused and might feel overwhelmed and feel alone too, because I understand how it is. I had it so many times where I would just feel so alone and not understood, and I thought something was wrong with me. But this is what this place is all about. It's all about a place like home, where you can just be open and feel at peace and feel free. You don't have to worry about anything. So the whole point of this channel is just to build a community for people where they can come and they can let out everything they feel. They can build connections with each other, and they don't have to feel judged by what the beliefs are, what race they are, and all of those things. Everyone is just welcome, and it's all a community for us to just grow together and to be happy and to support each other. Just to build connections, it's all important. And since I do understand some things about how, some stuff work, I feel like I'm able to help people with it and to guide them. And since we build a community, we can even have more other people, we can learn from them. And it's just a loving community. Welcome back home. We missed you. So, getting into the title of the video, dealing with self-doubt that the mind tries to bring us in, Now let me bring in my little laptop. Wait, okay. So, we'll start with the mind, okay? It's a very tricky thing. Since a young age, many of us identify with the mind. It's like who we are, what we like, what we don't like, and what scares us, etc., And it makes us believe that we think what it tells us is who we are. Like, my name is Bob, I'm this and this years old. I suffer from depression and anxiety. We build up this personality thinking it is us, but really, it's just the ego developing over time. It tries to take control of us through its beliefs and keep us trapped. Especially like nowadays with social media and everyone owning some sort of access to the internet, we're vulnerable to feeding our ego with more and more beliefs from others. Through this, the distance of us becoming aware of our true self becomes more and more blocked. The shackles get tighter, which results into much more pain when we do try to free ourselves. TikTok especially. It targets what your ego desires to watch, to keep feeding it. You end up getting more videos of signs you have depression, anxiety, eating disorder, all of those things. And we live in a world now where everyone's view is pushed onto you. Either you accept it, or you will be the outsider. And you have to admit, many can't stand to be alone, so they choose to ditch their true self just to have people like them. Now you may be asking, how do I become my true self? What do I need to do? Well, my friend, You always have been your true self. Nothing ever changed that, but you start giving others' thoughts and beliefs more attention than you did to yourself. Your true form is consciousness, or awareness, experiencing life inside of a human body. And you are separate from your mind and its thoughts. The first steps would be, I would say, is to be alone. No external influence. Start filtering out your beliefs and try to break down where they came from. Go down to the core to unlock each shackle after time. I have anxiety, but where did I get this idea from? Oh, this source. Okay. Now why did I start believing in it? Oh, some symptoms resonated with me or others' experiences. Okay. Who caused these symptoms to happen? Alright, my mind. Wait. Aren't symptoms also just a label the mind created to understand something so it can identify itself with it? But my mind and I are separate. So why do I then say it's me and my beliefs? Stop bombarding your mind with a source. You have to let it starve. Once you stop feeding it with misinformation, step by step, you become free from its ideas. Now during this time, expect your ego to get a bit aggressive. It will try to pull you right back down. But don't let it affect you. This is where the second step will help. Be alone with your thoughts and meditate. Start to build the muscle of not getting affected when it tries to pull you down. It will try and bring up things from the past or create scenarios about the future and how you should just give up. Do not fall for these, as these are just worries it creates. Don't get affected by it, but also don't fight against it. Now what do you mean don't fight against it? It's trying to pull me back down. If you let it affect you, or fight against it, you are feeding it with attention. Remember, let it starve. All you do is just be. How does that work? By being in the present moment, where your true self, aka the awareness is of what's happening. Your thoughts aren't you, so don't let them define who you are. When meditating, there will be thoughts popping up, but just be aware of them. Now okay, I want you to imagine this, okay? Close your eyes and be in stillness and imagine the beach. Bunch of sand, blue sky, you see the waters, okay? Now imagine you are on this beach and suddenly this huge wave is coming at full speed. Now most people's reaction would be to panic and run, but you can't escape it no matter how fast you run. What's left to do is stay grounded in the moment. Let it hit you. You will notice, oh, I'm fine. Nothing happened. Once you become aware of this, you realize you're immortal and nothing can stop you. So, when the next wave hits you, just know, everything will be fine. Nothing will happen. Through this practice, the ego has nothing against you anymore. Now there might be times where, when you start to go through your daily life again, that you get affected by thoughts since you're surrounded by external sources. But most of the time, you suddenly snap out of it and you realize, oh, it was just my thoughts again. And this is where you build up a stronger wall by repeating the practice from earlier. Remember, no matter what they say, you're not good enough or you can never do this. That's just a trick. You already are everything. You have a vision of achieving something. And now tell me, what's really holding you back? Give this some thought. It's all your mind. No external source is doing so. Your mind is just telling you, this person is holding you back, or when someone left a mean comment telling you you'll be nothing. It's all the mind, my friend. And it always has been. The third and final step is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Doing it once won't change much, and the ego will try it and make you give up if it doesn't work out. You don't instantly go from A to B. You will fall many times, and no matter how much your mind wants you to stay underground, talking to yourself how it's all pointless and useless, you, my friend, you're strong, and you will get right back up no matter how big the wounds are. Keep going, and by the time you reach your destination, all the wounds will be healed. Just never give up. You got this.